Well, hi everyone, I'm Judy Elliott, and thank you so much for being with us today. We are sitting around a round table today. We're going to be sharing some great success stories, some stories that could also change your life with a great group of girls here, and Cindy Walters, which is a dear longtime friend of mine, as well as we go around the table, Abby Dees, and Abby has a great story she'll be sharing with us today, and Sasha Martin, who is also the married to the founder of Shibboleth, and certainly glad to have you with us here as well.
Thank you. It's glad to be here. I'm glad to be here.
Let's talk a little bit about how Shibboleth changes lives. I think that's just so incredible that by Shibboleth, how each of you have had a journey to share today. And I know, Cindy, let's, if you don't mind, I'll just kind of start with you. And we're going to kind of just have an open discussion here as we drink our coffee. But let's talk a little bit about, have either of you or all of you suffered with weight problems during your lifetime? Or is it something that just happened and all of a sudden that you realize, oh my goodness, I've got to do something about my weight? Cindy?
Well, for me, it's been a lifelong. I've struggled. You've known me for a lot of years. You've seen me up and down and up and down, and I finally found a lifestyle that fits me. Lost 180 pounds with Shibboleth, and I've kept that off for 2 years. And for me, that's like the victory part of it all, because as you know, knowing me all these years, I've never kept it off. But Shibboleth is whole foods. It's fun. It keeps my attention, but it doesn't make me overthink what I need to eat or what I need to prepare.
Right. And I just amazing, as you mentioned, because we've known each other for many years, it was like a yo-yo thing for you, up, down, up, down. I mean, that's the way life is for a lot of people. How about you, Abby?
Well, I always felt like I was overweight. As a child, I was chunky, and then as I got into high school, I discovered diet pills, and that I could eat just a little bit and I would lose or I would maintain, but I never realized that I was, I guess, thin. I never looked at myself that way until I gained weight, and then I looked back at pictures. But I gained a lot of weight probably about 13 years ago, and I was overweight, like severely overweight, for the past 13 years. So I've lost 123 pounds in 10 months, and it's just changed my life. It's changed everything about me, inside and out.
Yeah, well, that was the other thing I was going to add to this. Not only does it change your appearance, but it also changes your inner feeling about yourself. What a remarkable way to help change lives with Shibboleth. And I know, Sasha, tell me a little bit about how you come from a different perspective, in a sense that the inside of Shibboleth, and what role do you actually play with Shibboleth? I know you've had your own journey with the weight as well.
I have, and I was kind of the chunkier of my sisters, and had my own battles with just 20 pounds probably overweight my whole high school years and into having babies. And after having babies, it just kind of kept creeping up. I even worked at a gym, but my weight was keeping on. I was definitely going in a bad direction. And the program that was being taught, this program that was being taught at that time, found me and my gym, and I wanted to bring a healthy, I was working at a gym for women and really wanted to bring something to women that was helpful, and I did not know the nutrition, and obviously was not losing weight myself. So this program was the most honest thing that I'd ever seen. I thought, I'm gonna really push back on this and see if I can really do it from the grocery store and really do it the way that it was presented, and was shocked to find that I lost 18 pounds in 7 weeks, and my goal was 20 pounds. But then I went on to lose 42 pounds total, and have kept it off now for 6 years, and now I live it, and I'm part of being able to distribute it. So
You've seen both roles.
I have.
Or both parts.
I get to see the transformations from a distance, and everybody's different journeys, and it's an amazing experience. So.
Right. That's wonderful. A lot of people maybe are listening today, and they could say, well, I don't know if I can do it, or how hard is it? Because everyone's tried. Believe me, I think if you're a woman, particularly, and men, but particularly a woman, you've tried some kind of weight loss program in your life. You know, you've tried a couple different things, but maybe you've never tried Shibboleth. How is Shibboleth so different? And Cindy, I know you're just, I can tell you're just really wanting to share the story. Why is this so different, and what makes this so great of a program?
It's for the whole family. It's from the grocery store. The support is phenomenal, and Sasha is the backbone behind that support. Whether it's our mentors that we have, you can call and talk to someone on the phone, you can talk with them online. It's just an easy program. Right. It's not difficult. That's what it had to be for me. I'm a busy mom. I own a business. I needed something quick. Not quick as far as it had to come off quick, but quick to be able to think about my meal. I didn't want to plan for 45 minutes what I was going to eat for supper that night, nor did I want to spend 45 minutes cooking.
Right. Well, that is a remarkable that it is easier than a lot of people think, because you buy normal food. It's not like you're having to order food or whatever. You're buying from your regular grocery store.
Right. Yes.
What's the secret? Tell me.
Oh, the secret. The secret is really that it is it's not a secret at first necessarily. Everybody learns the same foundation. There are principles that are very simple, practical solutions for everyday life. We want to teach you how to eat at the restaurant or at home with your family, or whether you have to grab a bar or grab something quick at a convenience store. We teach you all of these things that make up our foundation. But then the secret part of it is that at some point I break a little bit away from the standard foundation, and I come up with my own program, because I may love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and Cindy may hate them, and Abby may be allergic to seafood. I mean, there's all kinds of different things that makes it specific to me, including my own inner transformation. So you've got the secret. What if I went and told somebody that I eat peanut butter sandwiches all day and they don't like them, then they're going to push back. I don't want to, that diet's not for me. But for me, it's a real personal journey. So it is my secret, and weight loss is a personal journey. I think for everybody, it's a real delicate situation. It's a delicate topic. It's something nobody wants to do, but you kind of feel, but it becomes when it becomes your personal journey, you end up healing inside out, and it reflects on the outside, and you hold it close to you.
You really do make it your own. Like, each person makes it their own program, because there's so many different things that you can eat, and so many different things that you can choose from, and you can really make it as difficult or elaborate. Like, you can cook a recipe for every meal, because there's a million recipes, or you can make it as simple as a grilled cheese sandwich or a cheeseburger. You can have cheeseburgers.
Right. You know what? I think what you're saying is so important too, because it is what you're all saying is kind of customized to your own stuff, as long as you know the combinations of how to work it. I mean, how to work with the program. But it's not only about, you also have to do your part as well, right? Yes. A lot of people say, oh, well, I just order this food, or I do this. It's not all about that. It's about finding things that you like and knowing how to make it happen, right? Yes. What have you found about, how has it changed your life? Or the things that you wanted, that you can do now that you couldn't do before, or you wanted to do? Tell me about that.
Well, there's all kinds of things. I mean, the thing that just pops into my head is silly, but like sitting certain ways, like sitting with your legs crossed, sitting cross-legged in a chair, or being on the ground, and just from sitting on the ground to standing up with no problems, like little things like that. Or, going to the dressing room and trying things on, and not just wanting to go get a bucket of ice cream. I've never felt deprived. There's a void replacement for everything. Anything you want, you can have. You just have to eat it the right way.
Right. What was the turning point when you said, or you looked in the mirror and you said, enough is enough? Because I think you really have to get to that point, right?
Yes. It is a mind thing. You have to get to that point, and you have to make up your mind. You can't just, I'm going to do it, for a little while, and you really have to make up your mind.
My turning point was I went to the doctor. My blood pressure was stroke level. I mean, I was a walking stroke. And, the seed had already been obviously in my head, Cindy, you need to do something about this. You don't look at yourself at 330 pounds and think, oh, that's just a great weight. It's not a great weight. So, knowing that your blood pressure was stroke level, it's time to be serious. So I really think that was a wake-up call for me.
Right.
I was sorry. I was going to say lots of folks that we're hearing from now that are just getting started, or most of the phone calls that we get or people stopping by are coming from their doctor, or they're sitting at their doctor's office with a bad report or with the news that they've got to make a change. Or the why about it is is so important, because you're not going to do something, and we can't talk anybody into doing the program. They have to be ready for that change, because they're ready to make that investment into themselves if they're worth it. And there's so much more benefit than just food or just weight loss. And so.
And for me, I didn't have a medical thing. I was just miserable. I went to work every day, and I came home and laid on the couch and slept till it was time to get up and go to bed. And I hurt all over, and I just I was too young to be living that way.
Look at this girl.
I know. How much weight?
123 pounds.
123 pounds. Cindy, you what?
180.
Good grief. And I know, Sasha, you're 40. My goodness, it is amazing. It is amazing. But what's so exciting now? Online. You can do it online.
Totally.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, we've really tried to develop it. Well, Travis is the founder. The way that he uses metaphors and the way that he's developed this program to be fun and educational, and he calls it edutainment. and you can't that's hard to duplicate in a person, or his passion for it is something that is hard to duplicate unless it was given to him, and he's distributing it in the way that he learned it, and you can't duplicate him without the internet. So the way that we found to reach more people and to get it widespread is to teach classes through the website. We record everything that we do, and we put short classes on there, 5-minute classes, hour-long classes. We have all of our recipes and resources, our food libraries, our journaling, everything can be done through the website. We have challenges, we have games, we play, we give badges for awards, we help each other. I think the web has become such an amazing social media. It's like it or hate it or whatever. It's very it's necessary. And for what we do, the group, we have a very small staff, but people like Abby and Cindy who've shared their story, and now we have a whole community of people where everybody's just helping each other. So.
It's not only, it changes your life, but it's fun. It's fun to lose weight with Shibboleth. All right, ladies, our time is up. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us and being here with me today. And we hope that you have enjoyed it, and we hope that you will go online and be part of Shibboleth. Until next time, we'll see you.